us your thoughts right away, and then, you know, ask Tara, what more can we do?
Oh, maybe I wasn't recording. I guess maybe I wasn't. All right, we'll do this again. Anyway, I'm back at it. Okay. It's August 23rd of 2023, right? YouTube's going into my old videos and picking away at them again, right? Because, you know, I'm touching on subjects that are like, you know, like the Hawaiian fires and just the whole 9 yards of everything that's been going on for a while now. Okay. So anyway, here's that beef liver. This has been canned. The duck has been canned. Okay, you can see, right? Here's just beef. The rest is all chicken. I sent Tisha to go to the store just so I had a little more to can versus just this. I said, find me something on sale. She found this on sale, 30% off. This is a grilling steak for $9.19. You don't get much for your money. Right. This is just a stew, beef stew cut up into chunks. Okay, it's a little bit more for $12.89 with 30% off. You still don't get much for your money. And then here's another little teeny weeny piece of meat for almost $10, $9.78. But because it was 30% off, and because I'm doing beef, I've decided to cut those up into small little pieces. After the fact, after turning off this, I'm going to cut them up into small little pieces. Cut this up. I'm going to mix them all up together, the beef with the beef liver. And then I'm putting them in this size jar, okay? So that when I'm ready to try and attempt to make cat food, I can take a jar of beef with beef liver in this size and combine it with a jar of split chicken, which has the bones in that I can grind up. Or maybe they'll disintegrate depending on how soft they are. It's hard to say yet, right? These are the duck wings. Obviously, they're a little more fatty. Either or, it doesn't matter. Here we've got more chicken, right? Obviously, chicken is a little more cheaper. So anyway, I'll be back. This is pathetic. Do you see how big this piece of meat is? Okay, $9 and some odd cents. Okay, sure, I got it at 30% off. Do you see how big this is? That's ridiculous. Okay, so this is about, like, I don't know, 36, 40 bucks in basically beef liver and a few little pieces of meat. You've seen that. Okay, like this is, I don't know, people, we're in trouble. Our politicians are phasing us out because they've already replaced us with something else as they're being replaced. Anyway, these are 2 cans that have already been done, right? I can't remember exactly how much the beef liver was. It was more expensive than the chicken liver, I'm sure. Either or, you know, I'm going to round it off at about 40 bucks. I'm just saying. So now we have to worry about tuberculosis with all these immigrants coming into the United States across the Mexican border. But you know it's in Canada too, people. Okay, don't fool yourself. Right? It's kind of proliferant in up in the Hastings area, right?
Had over 10,000 cows in it, and the USDA indemnified it. In other words, the infection rate was so high.
Talking about child trafficking.
The herd from the owner and paid fair market
adrenochrome, harvesting, right? Locking kids up in old Walmart facilities, 2,000 at a time.
It's still an ongoing process over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
The USDA and the Animal Health Commission are testing this herd. And just here recently, it looks like they finally got all the positives out of it, and that herd could be released. The problem is, you know, the Public Health Department got involved, being that these were human strains, and they tested the people in these herds that worked in these herds and worked with the herds. And my intel was telling me that last year there were as many as 12 positives out of 100 people tested in this big herd of over 13,000 head. The problem with TB being in Texas and being at this magnitude in these big herds, it threatens our TB-free status here in Texas. Losing that TB-free status could be a multi expense for the cattle industry. It can have an adverse effect.
Yeah, $9 for a little teeny weeny piece of meat.
The world, including Mexico.
Yeah, okay.
And, so with that, you know, it's a big threat for agriculture, not only here in the United States, but in Texas for the United States. The problem with the people is still an ongoing process. The Texas State Health Department got involved, tested folks, and it was my understanding through some that these 12 individuals, and maybe more, were being treated at a health clinic on a weekly basis with some real strong antibiotics. One in particular, rifampicin, is a huge, very, very strong antibiotic. It's seldom used in veterinary medicine, actually. And so, anyway, this is a process that's ongoing.
Apparently they're killing tens of thousands of cows down there.
Families of these individuals that are positive, the kids are being tested on
because of this coming into the country in droves. Lots of Chinese too. Only they're being sponsored by somebody from China.
For privacy reasons. They want to
So they get
that are being
special treatment. They're treated better because they can pay more. Yeah. And then everybody gets whisked off in the middle of the night and they disappear. Yeah. They don't even know where 85, I think it's like something like 85,000 children are. I wonder.
Cardiac problems and diseases that people encounter here in Texas. It's at the top of the list.
They just don't go missing, people.
Cardiac issues. This is a disease, an organism that affects the heart. And a huge percentage of the people coming in here illegally are coming in with Chagas disease. We're dealing with neurocysticercosis. This is a parasitic disease. It's been a few years ago, but the head of the state health department, as far as the zoonotic division is concerned, this is the division that involves diseases being transmitted to people and people diseases being transmitted to animals. There were over 100 cases of neurocercosis treated with big hospitals. I think they about 112 that year. And they had neurocysticercosis. They were all people here illegally. And in most cases, this requires a brain surgery to correct that problem in that individual. So the health concerns are huge as far as all this open border and all these people coming from the rest of the world. The Chinese, huge percentage of them have hepatitis C and hepatitis B. This is what our
Chinese coming in with hepatitis C, hepatitis B.
Are being exposed to because of this open border.
Dr. Vickers, that is an excellent summation. Thank you so much. None of this sounds very good. This is why this declaration for North America we talked about with General Flynn has to be terminated, and we have to stand up. Borders, a nation without borders is not really a nation. It's not even a country, and we're not a region as defined by the Biden regime. So, Dr. Vickers, thank you so much for your time. We've got to get to our next guest because we're going to be talking about how it is these people are getting away with it. So joining me now is, and with my good colleague here, Michael Yan, is Todd Calendar, an attorney who
people don't want to fight.
Doesn't need too much of an introduction. He also is the founder of VaxChoice.com, and he's been leading a one-man band essentially with another string of attorneys that really.
You're waiting for somebody else to do it,
Michael. they're not the typical.
Like I hate to be called journalist. I never have been.
That's right.
I have to take a shower every time you call me.
He's a war correspondent. He's not a journalist. He's a war correspondent. So let's bring Todd Calendar because we're going to be talking about how.
Okay, so I am going to, I can't read the date on that. But anyway, it says maple sugar, right? It's obviously organic, okay? So, and those grapes. These are seedless. That's maple sugar with the grapes. Okay, so I bought a few cucumbers. You can see that. They're not as optimal as I'd like them to be. I got them from Canadian Superstore. They ended up giving me 3 extra boxes or 2 extra boxes or something for free. And that's in part because they're not as fresh as they should be. And so I guess they gave me extra boxes to compensate. Either or, I'm just going to try and ferment them. You know, I'm just right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, great, right? Hold on. Okay, so I ain't feeling being YouTube's bitch. I'm just not, people. But in the meantime, those cucumbers, they weren't viable. No. I told a Canadian superstore those ones needed to be donated to the food bank. Anyway, I think they're reimbursing my money, and I salvaged what I could. They weren't optimal. They weren't as fresh as they should have been. So they are now sweet relish. Okay, so I think it's August 28th of 2023. I'm still power cannon here. Kind of brooding. Take it that way. I need them anyway. Those are my gamma lids. Anyway, what I'm thinking about right now is this, people. You know, as more and more individuals get more and more angry, because you know what's happening. Because they're getting frustrated with their broken dreams. Right? They're facing a lot of obstacles, many people. Obviously, not the ones that commit crimes, heinous crimes that is, that are profiteering through the black market, whether it's through illegal organ harvesting, prostitution, child trafficking, you know, drugs, fentanyl. Speaking of drugs, ever since YouTube put that age restriction on that video, to which I thought maybe it had something to do with Bob Marley talking about ganja. No cocaine, only ganja in terms of smoke pot, right? That's maybe why they age restricted it. But you know what? As soon as they done that, I've been getting these like ads when I'm watching a video for pot dispensaries. So it can't be that. If they're advertising pot dispensaries on their ads when you're watching freaking videos for you to order pot online, it can't be. That's why they age restricted that video. So my next guess is, well, the third video on that video, my channel wiped out, lost footage, which was in 2012. That's why it's called lost footage, because I didn't upload it in 2012. Because in those days, no, I don't need them yet. Just leave them there. I can't put them outside because they get ruined. Just leave them. I might make apple juice yet, and I'll need those for apple juice, depending on how many apples we get. We'll see. Quart-sized jars in a brand new case. They're in my living room right now. Anyway, I didn't put it up in 2012 because of, you know, copyright, right? Because, you know, I've been harassed by YouTube since the beginning, because I did park events, playground restoration, those kind of things, and I was being copyrighted left, right, and center for any video and every video I was putting up, right? Because, you know, that's what I mean. YouTube staff has been dumping on me since the fucking beginning. Sorry, boo-boo beginning. Anyway, eventually I put it up in 2014 as lost footage, and it probably got a copyright at some point, and then they released the copyright, and now they're going back again after that same video, and they put it on age restriction. Anyway, 3 videos on that thing. The third one is a beautiful song that, you know, is African, with a bunch of Africans running around in their native garb, which is basically nude. Right? And I'm thinking, well, maybe that's why YouTube put it on age restriction, because they didn't want little African titties bouncing around as they're, you know, being themselves, with little children running around with no clothes on, because they're, you know, in Africa, in the desert, and that's how they live. I mean, what else would it be? Even though that's real life. Real life, real people doing real stuff, right? And they're going to protect teenagers from that. As if. No, people. It has nothing to do with that. Okay? And it sure in the hell has nothing to do with pot. So I'm kind of pissed off because seriously, I'm tired of being fucking YouTube's bitch. Like, seriously, you don't even know. So in the meantime, as I'm wasting my time doing this video, being shadow banned, gang stalked by YouTube staff, and their partners in crime that like to stalk my yard, and that kind of shit, kill my kids, and just injure my family in general. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm done canning meat for cats for now. I did a little extra. I did the duck wings. I bought some beef. I think it's on this video. Chopped it up, mixed it in with the beef liver. Got them in this size, quart-size jars. Right? I'm sorry, half pint salmon jars. And then I went off and I bought chicken hearts, chicken gizzards, a little more liver, chicken, 2 packs of pork liver, and another pack of chicken legs, and I just finished canning that up. So what we got in here is 2 chicken legs, right, with the knuckles cut off, because the knuckles I mixed up in here, which is chicken liver, chicken hearts, maybe a chicken gizzard with a few knuckles. Okay, that's where you get all your taurine. Taurine comes from organ meats, and dogs and cats, they need, well, humans need it too, right? Taurine. It's I don't know if it's a mineral or a vitamin or both, but it probably falls under the B vitamins, because you get it from liver and stuff like that. So, you know, if you can eat beef liver, at least, if not chicken liver, every week, once a week, you're giving your body the taurine that it needs. Okay? Well, dogs and cats, they need taurine. So if you're not going to give it to them in the, you know, like this way, whether raw or cooked, right? Then you have to buy it. I have it here, artificially. And you have to fit it into their food. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we'll get to it another day. You have to blend it into their food as a supplement. So this is where I went out of my way. And so I've got, you know, I've got the chicken liver, I've got the chicken hearts, I've got the pork liver, I've got the beef liver, I've got the chicken liver, gizzards, and enough to mix, match, and everything. So in these jars, basically what we've got is 2 legs of chicken, just the leg part, with liver, heart, and gizzard. That's just a little smaller size. And then something in here is pork. Some pork liver. I've got other jars over there as well.
What's the gizzard?
The gizzard is what birds, chickens have to be able to eat basically insects. And if they, as they're pecking on the ground and they come into rocks and gravel and those kind of things, that's what helps to alleviate their digestion so that they can pass it through their, you know, defecation in terms of poo, right? Only birds have gizzards. That's why humans technically can't eat bugs that have their skeleton on the outside, like a cricket, because we don't have gizzards to process the chitin that's created from that bug meal that our governments are now trying to feed us, as they're going to be removing taurine from our diets, not to mention from the animal diet in terms of the dog and the cat. So anyway, I got enough now to experiment with Andre when the time comes to actually try and attempt to make homemade cat food. right? But at the end of the day, if the rubber meets the road and things get real rough, which give it a few more years, by default, it becomes human food before animal food. But I don't need to worry about that right now. So the other thing is, I bought these cucumbers, which were, like I said, you know, they should have been donated to the food bank. I tried to salvage them. I tried to make a relish. I did. I actually canned it, but I had some yesterday in a hot dog.
But the hot dogs were good.
I know you liked it, but when you're canning with vinegar, like a pickle or a relish, you have to have at least 50% vinegar in ratio to water before it's effective in terms of killing off any botulism, all this other crap. Now, mind you, there's a fair amount of sugar in there, but I don't feel comfortable with what I canned in terms of when I was cooking it, there was too much liquid. I tried to cook it down. I put 3 cups, 4 cups of vinegar in there. I put 3 or 4 cups of sugar in there. And at the end of the day, after what we ate yesterday, tells me that, huh?
It was like,
it was mild. It was not, it should have been more.
It tasted like a little bit more like, it kind of tastes like relish.
Yes, but it needed to be more tangy, more tart, which tells me that I didn't boil down and I didn't take out enough water. So in order to be safe, you know, to be safe than sorry, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. So what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to have to open up 12 jars or 14 jars. I think it was 14 I got out of it. 14 jars of half pint size relish that I made with these cucumbers that I've been having a problem with ever since I got them. And yeah, and I'm going to strain them, let them strain out, and then I'm going to make a new brine with sugar and vinegar. 3 cups of sugar to, 3 cups of brine to 2.5 cups sugar. And I'm going to strain out what I have. I'm kind of being wasteful, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And before I throw everything out or take a chance, which more than likely is okay, but, you know, I'm an experienced canner, and for what it's worth, you know, it's nothing to open up the jars, throw it into a strainer, drain out the liquid, push it down, squeeze out the liquid, throw in, you know, make a new brine, put it all in there, heat it back up, and rejar it. And then this way, when you go to sleep at night, you know it's going to be okay. And you don't have to worry. Whereas, I'm like, am I at a 50-50 ratio? Really? Because if you don't want really tangy, vinegary taste cucumbers, you can go 50% water, 50% vinegar with some salt, right? I don't know, 2 or 3 tablespoons of salt. I don't remember. You can Google it. I know it's a 50. I know you can go as far as a 50-50 ratio because I've already done it. Anything below 50% when it comes to vinegar, it's a no-go with the low acid food. So with that said, I guess I'm going to have to open up those jars and make an effort to recan the relish with new brine. Okay? And the reason I'm telling you this is because if you're feeling uncomfortable about something like that, just do it. Get it over with. Be done with it. It's either that or chuck it out. And for as much stress as I've been getting over these stupid cucumbers, I might as well just do it over again and be done with it. And in this way, oh, right? Andre likes relishes and mustards and those kind of things, so I've got some old relish downstairs from way back in the day. I'll dig them out, but these, because I'm coming near to the end. Like, I'm not canning no more meat now for a while. No, I'm tired. I'm like so bagged you don't even know. I still got apples coming in. I'm not sweating it. we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, maybe I'll make apple juice. Maybe I'll just make applesauce. I don't know. Maybe I'll combine maybe some apples with some mango. I'm not going to get all stressed out about it. Before I do that, though, I'm going to, you know, redo the relish. See, right here. Here it is. Sweet relish. I already labeled the jars and everything. It's all good to go. Everything's nicely sealed. But do we really know if the ratio is 50-50 when it comes to water and vinegar? In light of the way it tastes in the jar that didn't get canned, because I had a little left over, I'd say, you know, it's probably okay. But to be sure, I'm just going to open everything up and redo it. I'll just strain out whatever's in there. Alright, just redo it. This way it doesn't go to waste. I don't think I'd use the lids again. I might. I probably could if I took them off real gently. I could probably recan with the same lid for what it's worth, so I'm not even losing out on the lids. I could make an attempt to do it, because if they pop, they pop. I'm not going to worry about it, right? Like I said, I've been having problems with these cucumbers ever since they came in. So what difference does it matter, as long as I know that there's enough vinegar in there. And with the way times are going, you know, people feeling stressed, right? You know, they let their guard down, right? They cut corners. This is where you don't want to be cutting corners. So if you feel that you're not satisfied with something that you know, doing, then go out of your way to redo it again. It only takes an hour to do what I'm going to do, if that. An hour, about an hour. Maybe 2 if I drag it out, right? Whoop you freaking do. Right? I'd have to probably, yeah, I'd probably have to be sure, I'd have to empty everything out into open your jars, obviously. I'm going to try and reuse the same lid for what it's worth. And I'm going to empty, like, I mean, you can see there's, like, right? Is it even falling down? Yeah, it's kind of falling down in one big lump. So there's not even a lot of liquid in there. I can feel it, right? So I am going to open it, put it in a strainer, squeeze out all the liquid, and I'm going to double up on the brine, or at least 1.5 cups, like 1.5 the recipe, right? So 5 cups, we'll say 5 cups of vinegar to at least 3.5, 4.5 cups of sugar. And that should be more than enough to do what needs to be done. Anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up. It's days later. Anyway, I am going into my old accounts here. I guess, I don't know, I couldn't log into Hotmail. That might be a problem. Anyway, as I'm doing this, obviously I'm struggling, right? Because I can't see very well. So now, I'm trying to get into, what is that called? Yahoo.com, because I'm trying to access my Peeps Fashion YouTube channel. Right? Because I have videos on that. There's not very many. But I have videos on that channel when YouTube would ban me. Like, you know, strike my channel, or I don't think I used it when they took my channel away for 3 months, people. I think that's when I started just going to BitchUte. Either or. Jesus Christ. I just want you to see how I struggle with this, okay? What I'm noticing here, like this computer that I'm working on right now is a Windows 10. Okay? They want me to upgrade to a Windows 11, but I don't want to. right? So what happens is my computer gets hacked. Literally. There's somebody hacking into my computer all the time. They did it this morning. I don't know. I was watching a video on YouTube. YouTube hacks my computer, people, through their source code. I'm telling you. Anyway, I was watching a video, and see, I can't. I can see the computer with these glasses, which actually aren't the right ones, because the ones that I use I lost around the house. Andre, turn it down. These ones, I can kind of see the print. So I'm like constantly flipping these around. And needless to say, with that happening, you know, it's frying out my eyes. More so. You know, these doctors, they can do whatever they want with you. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're not held responsible for anything that they do to you. Nothing. Like when I go see this eye doctor, he'll be, how's it going? And I'll be like, you're just ruining my eyes. That's all you're doing. Well, you already knew you were going blind. I'm trying to help you. Yeah, okay. Sure, you're trying to help me. I don't think so. I disagree. Since I've been seeing you, it's been worse. More and more. Faster and faster. That's the way it was before. Anyway. So, as I'm doing this, you know, I mean, I already know my computer's being hacked by something. Okay? And they're trying to corral everybody, I suppose, on the internet to their servers somehow, some way, being interconnected so they can, I guess, track what you do. And, you know, bring in their social credit score. Because I was up on Bytch yesterday watching a video with some British guys, oh my God, reporting on British Columbia, Canada, on the east, you know, east side of Hastings, where, you know, they have a, that's always been the, you know, hub for drug addiction. Nothing new there, but they like to feature it though, you know, and they you know, they blow it up. Oh, it's gotten more out of control, and it's always been out of control. But they don't talk about the hardcore issues where murder by fentanyl leads into illegal organ harvesting. So of course I mentioned that. You know, I'm typing on BitchU because you have a little bit more freedom to say exactly what's on your fucking mind, versus, you know, just buttoning your lip because you can't say basically shit on YouTube, and even if you did, they just freaking delete it anyway. Right? But anyway, I said what I wanted to say, the way I said it, and I knew that it was controversial, right, in terms of I wasn't being polite, right, you know, and I really wanted to call out the fucking fairies, but I didn't. I thought I'd let that one slide, right? And then I get up this morning, I log in, I go to YouTube, I put on a video, and then all of a sudden, my computer goes blank. It says that, then I get this little thing, comes up and it says that it experienced a problem, and it's, you know, it's doing something, and I'm like, holy shit, you know, I'm getting hacked here. And of course I'm like, well, we know why, because, you know, I said exactly what was on my mind, people, on BitchU, right? I said exactly what was on my mind. I wanted to say even more, but either or, I let it go. Anyway, whatever it was, worked itself out. So, you know, I got my Windows 7 here, It's online now. And when I was dealing with this lawyer for Amari, I ended up accidentally deleting, you know, when you sign in, you have those things. Shimei's was already on there, and so I don't know. I think she has a Hotmail account, and like I couldn't sign into my Hotmail. No. So yeah, Shimei has a Hotmail account, so because Microsoft has taken over Hotmail. Yeah. So they basically locked me out of Hotmail because they closed that account. I don't know what they've done to Shimei's Hotmail because I haven't signed into it yet. And now I'm trying to get into my Peeps Fashion because we know YouTube is shutting down YouTube channels if they're inactive for a period of over 2 years. So I'm going to see if I can even get into it. But the last time I was in the Peeps Fashion YouTube channel, they wanted me to open up a Gmail account for that channel. And I didn't want to do it. And honestly, I don't even think I can do it because I had YouTube on, signed in, brought up a new browser, typed in YouTube to see if I could come in on a fresh page, and of course, no, it didn't happen because I came in with what I was already signed in. Right? So I don't know what's going to happen here. We're going to find out. So in order to get into my Yahoo account, which I haven't been into for a long time, I'm surprised I've even gotten this far, I have to get a code because they want to verify who I am. So I have to go into my Mama G's account, which is another account that I've had since basically 1999. It used to be called iStar, right? And of course, they're not sending me anything here. I don't see nothing. They're supposed to send me a code. Oh, we can't sign you in right now. Please try again in a while. Start over. Like, what the fuck? Right? What the fuck? I wanted a code. Ugh. Okay, so that's there. I don't have to type that in again. Next. Okay, I'm going to do my password. So what I'm saying is, what this does is it tells me that, you know, people are being tracked, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, people. If they're making it this hard to sign in, and that's another thing, I'm pushing the right keys, but it's coming out different as I'm typing it. Like, I'm taking the time to type out the right keys, and they're not necessarily coming out right. Right? Yeah. And you can see how long it takes me to do this. Because I have to pay attention, right? And it's hard for me to see. But time is their weapon. This is how they hide their crimes. On a multi-generational level. Right? I hope I got that right. I'm going to go next. So we want to make sure that it's really you. Like, fuck you. Of course it's me. It's my fucking book here, man. That's just fuckery. That's all it is. That's what it is, people. It's mind fuckery. Email code. Email a code. I pushed that, but they didn't send me one. They've got my Mama G. So let's try this again. Okay. And maybe it's time sense. See now, because I'm looking at the computer, I have to change my glasses. Go back into my... They're not even sending me an email. They're not even sending me a fucking email. Like, what the hell? Oh, here it is. Verification, we got it. Andre, something's climbing around in there.
It's just me.
Oh, it's you. Oh, this is like when I had to deal with the freaking bank. The bank fucking hijacked my shit. Okay, so are you trying to sign in? If so, use this code. Okay, here, I'll copy it. Thank you. I really do appreciate that, Andre. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing here pretty soon. But I want you to see, right, that this, you know, this, what they're doing is wrong. So it must have timed out, so we got that. So enter the 4 characters. Alright. Where is it? We can paste it. And now we're going to verify it. Well, it looks like I'm in. So Yahoo still works. That's good. But I don't know what I'm looking at. Where's my mail? There's my mail. Okay, so now, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to log into YouTube with my Peeps Fashion. So let's just see what happens now. What am I looking at? I don't know. Doesn't look very good. I don't know what I'm looking at. Mail. Here, mail. Oh my God, they want me to do something. I'll put it on black. It says, based on your prior mailbox, we picked this theme just for you. We think you love it. Like, what the fuck? What, you can't think for yourself? Is that it? Like, what the hell? Anyway, I changed it. Okay. Now, going back into YouTube. Where was I? Alright. You're not signed in. Your session ended. Are you... This is YouTube. Account Google. Try again. Alright. Now I have to type this shit in again. So, they time you out, eh? Right? To keep you fucking confused. You know, right? Keep you fucking frustrated. Anything to piss you off. Now I have to go back and change my glasses, people. Do you see what's going on here? Okay, now we want to find the other one. Because I can't log into the other one, into the Peeps Fashion, until I get a code from Yahoo to plug into fucking YouTube. Like, what the fuck? And then, even then, I know YouTube is going to tell me to get rid of that and open up a Gmail for the Peeps Fashion. When they asked me to do that, I just left it there for a while because, you know, I get frustrated with this shit, you know? Right? To me, this is like harassment. Okay, YouTube, here we go. New Nations Unity, Peeps Fashion at Yahoo. You know, that's long. Do you know how long that takes to type out? Maybe I'll be lucky and... Here we go. Okay, I can do that. It's at least that's saved. Okay, so I go to next. Where are we? I have to verify my account. Confirm you're not a bot. I'm not a bot. Are you watching this? Okay. Right. Enter the password. All right. Where's the password? See, you can't. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, I kind of see now. Let's see, where am I even? Where's the password? I can't even see it, people. Here it is. Okay. Andre asked me what I was doing. I told him, I'm rewriting everything out, getting it ready for you. Because if you don't keep it active, and Auntie Shamay's YouTube channel, they're just going to wipe them out. I better pay attention. Okay. And they don't give you much time. Right? Now I go to next. And then of course the mouse starts to act up. Right? Okay. Alright. An email with a verification code was just sent to. Alright. Now I have to go back to my... Oh my lord. My Yahoo. Oh my lord. Okay. Verification code. Alright. Where is it? I'm under pressure here. So Google verification. Alright. External images. Where's the... Okay, here it is. Copy. Now we go back to YouTube. And then we enter the code. But once it's on your computer that you use for this shit, you're usually pretty good. Okay, so now what? Verification. Verified it's you. To help keep your account safe, Google wants to make sure it's really you trying to sign in. What the fuck? Right? They verified it was me. Now they really want to make sure it's me. Like, okay, so enter a phone number. I can't. I don't use cell phones, people. You see, that's the thing. They want a verification. Like, what the fuck? That's stupid. That's so stupid. Need help to recover your account. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is so stupid. So fucking stupid. I can't get a text message. This is stupid. This is so stupid. This is why I hate fucking YouTube. For all the stress that they created all these fucking years. I'm telling you, people, it's just a bunch of fucking bullshit. You live your life, you die, nothing moves except you. Everything else stays behind. And these things, all they do is pillage your life while you're alive. Seriously, man. Like, this is stupid. Okay, I tried to call Tisha. Now she's not answering her phone. See, they want you to have these cell phones so they can track you. That's what it is, people. I'm telling you. Zap you and track you, okay? If they're not fucking zapping you, they're tracking you. Okay, so enter a phone number. I'm just gonna enter my landline. Let's see if I get a phone call. I might. You know, I might. Okay, I doubt it. Oh, see, came in as a 9. Okay. Alright. I guess I should have a pen ready just in case. Right? Alright. Got that. Where's the pen? I'm probably timed out now, right? Okay, so I'll push send. Let's see if they call me back. I'm so mad. You don't even know. I already verified it through my email. Okay. A text message with a 6-digit verification code was just sent to. Do you hear my phone ringing? I don't hear my phone ringing, people. Huh? They're trying to force you to get a cell phone. Yeah. This is like extortion. They're making you buy something, pay for something that you don't want in order to access the internet. Under their terms. So I'm fucking hooped. I'm just gonna go next. I don't have... This is stupid. This is fucking stupid. I'm not getting... I'll never get a fucking cell phone, people. Ever. They're not good for people. They're not good for the environment. Right? Right? You might as well put a fucking chip in your body and it gives a false sense of security. Oh, well, somebody might go missing. Yeah, right. And then the cell phone just ends up in the ditch. Or they just turn it off, whoever, right? And you never find the phone. Whatever. You know what the cops did with Shimei's cell phone? If it wasn't Julian, brand new cell phone, as an excuse, the cops didn't want to get into her cell phone because they didn't want to investigate her murder. Came back and tossed it at me and said, oh, we can't get into it because the port was broken. Fuck off. You are the ones who fucking broke it because you were fucking... You harvested her organs, people, and they knew it. Julian and the cops were working together. Shimei wasn't the first person that Julian had a hand in with somebody dying. This is stupid. Now I can't log in because I don't have a cell phone. More reason to not have a cell phone, people, and at least stand for something. But people are dumb, you know. Oh no, I gotta have a cell phone. Gotta be on this cell phone 24/7, sleep with it, you know, and wake up and get right on it. And it's bad enough that I have to go on the computer, but cell phone's easy, right? I can just put it in my pocket, put it in between, you know, wherever, put it on my armpit, put it between my fucking legs, put it underneath my feet and my shoe. Who knows? Doesn't matter. As long as they have it, right? As it's dumbing them down, tracking and zapping them. Because you know those things give off a whole bunch of radiation, right? So basically, Google and YouTube are forcing me to get a cell phone in order to be able to access my account. As they're accusing me of not being me. Even though I've already verified it. And of course, Tisha's not answering her phone, so it's not like I can use her phone. Like, this is bullshit. Anything to keep you mad and depressed. Yeah. Anything to keep you fucking mad and depressed. See, I don't have a Google account with this particular channel because this is an old channel. Right? So I don't know what to do. There should be another option here. They're not even giving me another option. Need help recovering your account? Enter the last password you remember using this Google account. This is not a Google account, though. You see, that's the thing. That's what they want me to do. They want me to turn it into a Google account. And I didn't. I left it as a Yahoo account. Although, the YouTube channel, right? Enter the last password you remember using this Google account. Try another way. You can't recover your account this time because Google doesn't have enough info to be sure this account is yours. Yeah, fuck you. You just took my fucking channel away for 3 fucking months. Went in there back in the day with, they messed with my videos, people. They actually messed with my videos. Okay, so I don't know what to do. Because I'm going to have to do that all over again. All fucking over again. This is bullshit. All fucking bullshit. See, now they got me doing the same shit. Confirm you're not a fucking robot. No, you want me to be a robot. Right? That's what they want. They want people being a robot. Okay. Just to show YouTube staff that it's really me! Yeah! That crazy lady with the broken fucking dreams. How about that? Boo-boo dreams. So, I haven't been on here since the last time I was on here. So let's just cut to the chase and see what's going on. We'll go to YouTube Studio. How many subscribers? 103. As if I got time to sew and promote Merex hats and G-Kids hats and do community activism. But besides that point. So let's see if there's any comments. I don't know. Are these on hold? I don't know. Do I have comments on hold? I don't know. They remove them after 60 days anyway. What's this? Dark theme. Yeah, best for my eyes. I prefer that. What the hell is crazy censoring these days? Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so now we're going to go into content. Right? Introducing podcast in studio. Because you see, I haven't been here for a while, right? So, okay. When was the last time I published? Oh, look at that. April 6th of 2021. Stop illegal organ harvesting. Toe that line. Yeah, right. I'm still towing that line, people. I'm still towing that line. Okay. Now, this is not connected to a Gmail account. So hold on a minute. What is this? Your account is at a greater risk of attack because you don't have two-step verification. Turn it on now. Extra security. My computer's already hacked. We'll worry about that later. I don't know what to do here. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I open up a new browser here. And it looks like I got a Google account. So they just took it upon themselves to create one for me. So I would think I have... I don't see a Gmail in there. Do you see a Gmail? I don't see a Gmail. No. There doesn't seem to be a Gmail for this. but I have an account. Alright. So they didn't give me a Gmail, but I have a Google account. So if I click on YouTube, what do I get? So I get the YouTube channel. Alright. I can upload, obviously. Right. Let's see what the channel page looks like. We'll go into more. Peeps Fashion, Time Capsule. What is this? Time Capsule. That's the website. I opened it up in 2011 in good faith, but clearly it's not what the powers to be want for communities, because it goes right back to what's this? You know, just they want to control everything. That's what it goes back to. So anyway, oh wait, what's this? It takes me a while to see things, right? Oh, that's nothing. Oh, maybe I should subscribe to my own channel. Right. See, I can't post shorts because I don't have a cell phone. Even if I make them small, like little 12-second videos and upload, they don't come in as shorts. You can only upload a short from a cell phone. I've discovered that. The only reason these shorts here, this one, and this one, and this one is showing, and everything else after that, is because those were taken by Shimei's cell phone. But if I do little video, no, it doesn't come in as a short. Alright, that's my channel. That's my main channel. See, I just subscribed to myself. So now I've got one extra member. And then I'll be at 1,000. And then, of course, the numbers will start dropping, because that's what they do. They creep up a bit, and then all of a sudden I shed anywhere from 2 to 5 or whatever, right, to bring the numbers back down. And then, of course, YouTube redirects traffic everywhere else and shadow bans and does whatever and deletes people and does whatever and just does whatever, right? But even if I got to 1,000 and I wanted to monetize, they changed I don't know. They changed the criteria in terms of how you can do that. You have to have, I don't know, I think it's something like 1 million views or something. It doesn't even, nothing even here to suggest that I can monetize. Comments, sub, copyright, earn. Let's see what I can earn. Start your earning journey. Yeah, right. Begin sooner with access to fans. Yeah, okay, sure. Memberships. But I think you need to have, yeah, you see, you gotta have, some benefits may have additional eligibility criteria. Okay, so you need at least 500 subscribers. Clearly I'm only at 103. Right? 0 uploads. Published 5 public watch hours. Alright, well, I haven't, okay, so we didn't meet that. See, you need 3 million, you need 3 million shorts. I'll never get that, people. I won't get a cell phone. Same thing with my other channel. So even if I was to have more than 1,000 subscribers, none of it would matter. Because YouTube is an oppressive website. That's why. Right? It's bad enough that they shadow ban me. Why? Because I talk about real life, serious issues, right? That affect families, destroy young people, destroy old people, destroy babies and children. And what? Because I cuss? Can't say it because I cuss. There's lots of channels on YouTube, especially within the beef sector, right? Pulling in 8,000 views with their cussing, so there's no excuse there. Yeah. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end this video. I haven't been in the mood to be YouTube's bitch. I just haven't. Nope. So I've been kind of like just pittering in the kitchen and getting ready for doomsday. In terms of the cost of food going higher and higher. And I don't know if anyone's noticed, but there's less and less selection. And when you find it, you're either getting into the shrinkflation or inflation. One or the other. For example, I've been shopping for turkeys because I decided that I ate all those little turkeys that were in a can. You know, I said take the nail polish and do the seam if you're going to put them away for long term. But I've been working so hard that, you know, I'm just eat just to keep going, right? Anyway, I ate them all. And I'm not in the mood to be spending, I don't know, $80 or something dumb like that for these little teeny weeny cans, and you only get something like 24 or something. They're coming in at almost at $4 a can. Canned turkey with the pull tab lid yet to boot, right? And they're tiny, right? So I'm like, okay, just, you know, you've been canning for cats and whatever, and I mean, if it comes to it, it's people food first, but besides that point. And I'm like, well, you know, order more turkey in a can. And I'm like, yeah, but why spend all that money when if I do it myself, I'd probably get more for my money. Okay, so now I'm on a turkey hunt. Do you think I can find turkey? Well, I did find a turkey, and when I ordered it from Canadian Superstore, the one that I wanted they didn't have, and they ended up giving me a turkey that was spiced. I talked about it, right? And I gave it to my son because technically you're not supposed to feed cats spices. Okay, but I did all my other canning. I did the chicken hearts and gizzard, and I bought some pork liver and beef liver, and okay. And I'm eating this pull tab turkey in a can, but now I don't have any more. And I'm like, well, do you really want to spend $75, $80, $90 for 25 little teeny weeny cans of compromise cans yet to boot, where you got to start, you know, if you're going to put them away for long term, you got to start like painting them over with nail polish and, you know, or whatever. And I'm like, maybe I should just go off and go buy turkey. I'll look around. Well, I've been looking around for like a week and a half. I went to Save-On, looked on, no, they don't have turkey. Walmart, they don't have turkey. T&T, they don't have turkey. Like whole turkey, right? They don't have it. You might get lucky and find a package of ground turkey, but I'm looking for the whole turkey because I'm going to make stock. I got my meat grinder that can grind up bones now, and you know, I got more than enough jars, and I don't want to be doing this stuff in the winter unless, of course, it's something that's reasonable. But other than that, I don't plan on doing it, right? I mean, if somebody gives me a turkey at Christmas time, I might can up that turkey, but other than that, like, I'm not, or it'd have to be a really good deal on something before I'd go off and buy it and can it, because, you know, there's other things I want to do in the wintertime, right? Not canning. So anyway, I'm looking, you know, looking, and so I find, you know, I find turkeys. I ended up phoning Canadian Superstore at a different location, and they said they only had 13 turkeys left that were unseasoned, and that was all they had. All their other turkeys were gone. And when I bought the last turkey, all those turkeys are gone. For whatever reason, there are no turkeys. And out of all these stores, only one store had 13 turkeys. Between $58 and $38. Butterballs with no spice. No seasoning. I tried to order online, but I've discovered that you don't get to pick your store from where it is being delivered. And so therefore, I couldn't get it delivered because the store that is in my area doesn't have that turkey. Duh, as if I didn't know. Long story short, Tisha went off and got me the turkey. One big one for $58, people. One small one for $38, people. That's like $96 for 2 fucking turkeys. And you can't find turkey. Now, I don't know. Maybe you might get a good deal at Christmas time because they come in at Christmas time, right? And they fill up the turkeys because everybody wants to have turkey dinner. So you might get lucky and get a turkey for $25. Maybe in a situation, if that happens, I see that, I might go out of my way and grab a couple turkeys and can them. Right? Because halfway through the year, you won't find any turkey. I'm telling you, we have a turkey shortage. When you gotta pay $96 for 2 turkeys, that's telling you something out of who knows how many stores. T&T, Canadian Superstore, Save On Foods. I went to Lucky's, they didn't have it. That's 4 major food chains that didn't have turkeys, except one store connected to Canadian Tire, or Canadian Superstore, far, far away from me. Just one out of the whole chain in this area, within Delta and Surrey. And they don't even have the seasoned turkeys anymore. They're all gone too. So I said, to hell with it. I'm just buying the turkey. And so I'll do a video on that. Because, you know, I think, you know, people, not that I get a lot of views or whatever, but whatever. Not trying to be YouTube's bitch either. I'm just pointing out what's happening. Yeah. And showing people that, you know, they might want to consider spending $100 for 2 freaking turkeys, get a few cases of jars, and can it up for themselves, because who knows how much turkey's going to be this time next year. You might find it on sale at Christmas time. You might. It's hard to say, people. But at the rate we're going, that turkey that I paid $58 for will end up being $80. And the one that I paid $38 for will be $75 or $60 or who knows. Like, assuming that you can even find it. Assuming that you can even find it. So, what I'm going to do first, before I start, this is that cucumber relish that I made. I haven't opened it up yet. They're sealed, right? I'm so tired. But I'm going to open it up. As a matter of fact, let's see. There we go. No, this is... You don't eat relish, cat. Get out of here. This is it. It's okay, but I'd like it a little more tangy. So what I'm going to do, I have 14 jars. I'm going to open them all up, put them into a pot, and I'm just going to add another, I don't know, 3 cups of vinegar and 2.5 cups of sugar. Stir everything around, bring it to it, heat it up, and just recant it. It's not as tangy as I'd like it to be. And then this way, I can rest easy in terms of, as long as you've got more than 50% water or liquid of vinegar, you'll be okay. I don't know if the ratio is 50-50. It doesn't taste like it. That's why I want to add in another 3 more cups of the vinegar and 2.5 cups or even 3 cups of sugar to the original mix. Right? And then it will be fine after that, I know for sure. Because it will be past 50-50. So, that's what I'm going to do when I turn off this camera. Outside of maybe getting it converted. So we know the Peeps Fashion channel works. What I'm going to do with it, I don't know. I remember getting an email at one point saying that I had to open up a Peeps Fashion Gmail. But there's nothing there. I don't see anything here that's telling me where I need to do that now. Right? Because any email that I have in this Yahoo is not telling me this. Clearly my mailbox was emptied out a long time ago because I don't use it, right? So I guess we'll have to wait and see. They're advertising olive oil and Campbell's soup for me to buy. Yeah, because they know I've been shopping. More Campbell's soup. Yeah. Oh, and there is my, oh, this is too funny, man. There is the meat grinder that I just bought. Look at this. Because I ordered more. I've been stocking up on canned goods, right? Look at this. That's the meat grinder that we're going to use when I start working with the turkey. I don't know why they're showing me this, but they are. And I just ordered a whole bunch of soup yesterday. Because like I said, I've been stocking up on canned goods. Right. And I'm pretty sure that's olive oil. Right. But I'm good for olive oil, so... Right? I'm pretty much good for soup, too. And I don't need to worry about a meat grinder. But I definitely want to try it out with these turkey bones. To which I'll probably... I don't know what I'm going to do. All I know is I'm going to take one turkey, probably the small one. I don't know. I'm taking some turkey, I'm putting it into a pot, and I'm going to stew it as I debone the other turkey, and I might grind up some of the bones raw. I don't know. It will be a video anyway. So I guess that's it.